Hello everybody, this is MoChat, and this is some special report on the earthquakes going on in Kansas. Now the area that I am talking about is Ellis, Kansas, okay? Recently, there's been some 3.1, 3.3, yesterday I believe on the 14th, there was a 3.5, Ellis, Kansas. Now, in a previous video, I mentioned that I was going to look up what is going on in these places where they don't just, they don't tell us what's going on. When I go and I look up the earthquake reports, all it tells me is the magnitude of the earthquake. Where it is, okay, exact coordinates, it gives me that. What it's close to, it gives me that. And if there's something that happened like immediately, like right there, if there was an explosion, it will tell me there was an explosion. But other than that, it doesn't say what all's involved, if there was anything going on around there. And with all of the discussions about man-made earthquakes and things that cause earthquakes to happen, instead of the earthquake just happening naturally, more often now we are having earthquakes that are being caused to happen. And that's where I would be concerned, okay? I am concerned about those things. Because I think if you're causing an earthquake and you take someone's life, you should be held accountable for that. Okay? That's just how I feel about it. Now, in the description below, I am going to give you a link for EcoWatch. It is a wonderful page, and you can get it on Twitter. You can also watch their alerts. They come up with reports on what's going on in the climate, in ecology, our environment, and anything that goes on with the earth. Okay, it talks about things, and the reports that comes out about it, you can find them right there. Okay, it's called EcoWatch, and it is on Twitter. Now, did you know you can also follow me on Twitter? Okay, just go to MoChat10 on Twitter, and you can find me. I post a lot of things from different places. I share things, I retweet stuff, so that I can get the message out to my people. Anyone that wants to follow me on Twitter, it's MoChat10. Okay? Thank you so much. Alright. We're going to get that out there about Ellis, because here's the deal. Last year, okay, just a few minutes ago, I read a report. There was a report about fracking stuff going on in Kansas that was causing earthquakes. So, they determined last year that they were going to, put those wells down just a little bit. They were going to decrease that output. So, in order to do that, it would slow down those earthquakes. It would kind of put a damper on that. Now, the closing of those, they actually put an expiration time on how long they would be closed. Guess what? It came up September. September, I believe, of last year, it expired. So what did they start doing? They started running full force again. And now, I have looked up the number of earthquakes in the past year. Okay, from now all the way back to September of last year, 1,692 earthquakes. Kind of like my granddaughter would say, easy peasy, okie dokie. Okay, if they restarted all those fracking wells all at one time, and now we have an uptake again in earthquakes, what's causing it? I don't know how you can argue with that. The facts are there. The people online are putting the reports out there. Okay? Last year, that there was an expiration time, so they opened the wells back up. 1,692 earthquakes. Now, I understand they're not big earthquakes, but if you continue to have tremor after tremor after tremor, okay, what caused that sinkhole in Kansas? Huh? Does anybody connect those? I have a serious issue with sinkholes going off, earthquakes going off. What's next? What's next, people? Okay, what town in Kansas is going to get hit by a bigger one and it's going to destroy stuff? That costs our economy. It ruins lives, it costs jobs, it messes up everything. So, if these fracking operations are causing earthquakes, something needs to be done about it. Or at least that's what I think. I hope the Kansas Commission is working on it. I really do. That's the earthquake information. But right now, I would really just like to make sure that all of my friends in Kansas are alert. All of my friends in Oklahoma are alert. And just keep an eye open. Okay? Send me your comments if you find out anything about Ellis, Kansas. If you know what's going on there, let me know. I would love to hear from you. And please hit the subscribe button if this is the first time that you are watching my video. Or if you would like to share a page with me, I would love to have that because I look up information just as often as I can and I like sharing information. So thank you so very much. And I give all of the credit to EcoWatch for their brilliant report on earthquakes in Kansas. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Bye.